Hear the word, hear the word, hear the word of the Lord. In this season, I'm calling my people, avoid the snares of the fowler. Avoid the traps. Open up your eyes and see with me what I have laid out before you and what I have prepared before you. I prepared the table. I prepared the table before you, in front of you, in the presence of your enemies. But many of you are going on the wrong side of the table, and you are becoming the adversary of my statutes, and you're becoming the adversary of my law, and you're becoming the adversary of my ways. Get back on the right side of the table, for you have lost your axe head. It is time for you to get the axe head back and begin to chop down all the unrighteousness that is before you. Avoid the mixtures of men and the mixtures of blood and the mixtures of chemicals. Avoid the mixtures that are coming of blood and chemicals to be put into your veins and in your organs. For I will declare unto you what I've declared to Abraham. Get out of your father's house. Get away from your family. Oh, but that's my brother. That's my sister. I say, do not conform where you were not born. Do not conform where you were not born and where you are born again. Don't confuse where you were born again. Get away from the familiar and the family of old, for old things have passed away. And stop now. Stop in your ways. Stop with your lies. Stop with your deception. Stop with your procrastination. And stop with your emotions that are causing you to not see what is right before you, what is blurring the lines. For I am the God who sees and the God who knows. And in 2025, I shall shake the nations, not for destruction, but for correction and alignment. I will expose the hidden motives of men and bring clarity to those who seek me with all their hearts. Come before me and say, search my heart, O God. See if there be a contrary spirit within me. Rest assured, my child, I am with you, and I will be with you. And do not fear the storm, for I am the anchor that holds you steady. Do not tremble at the noise of men, for their voices are but a whisper compared to my word. My word stands eternal. My word stands unshaken. My word stands undefeated. Avoid the mixtures of men in this season, and stop crying and stop shedding tears over Saul that I have rejected and that has been rejected for quite some time. Know that I will feature you as my church. I will feature you as my church as you follow the orders that I have placed in your house. Do not be entangled in the philosophies. Do not be entangled in the distractions of the world, for the mixtures of men are compromisers and false doctrines and alliances that dilute my truth and dilute it quite poisonous. They may seem wise, but they lead to confusion. They may seem wise, but it leads to destruction. Return to the simplicity of my word, Return line upon line and precept upon precept, and fall on your face and be before me, and turn over your plate. Seek me in the morning, seek me at noon, seek me when the sun goes down, seek me in the morning, seek me at noon, and seek me in the evening. For my ways are not complicated. It is just the deception of your own mind and the snares and traps of the enemy that makes you think that there is no time for me. And no time for your assignment, and no time for your purpose, while you're struggling to maintain and struggling for a living and ignoring the life that I've chosen for you. For you've not completely, absolutely surrendered, because you're thinking about survival instead of the success that I've already written and spoken over you. My ways are not complicated, but pure and holy. Get grounded and stay grounded in what you know to be true concerning me, and avoid the snares of the worldly wisdom. For the Spirit is saying to you, return to basics, return to basics, return to basics. Sign yourself up for basic training. Rebuild the altar of prayer in your home. Return to the foundation of faith, fasting, and my word. Think about those other types of relationships later. You're trying to get a relationship with others, and you're forgetting about me. Rebuild the foundation that you've lost. Rebuild the foundation of fasting, the foundation of my word. Do not neglect the gathering of my people, for there's a strength in my assembly. Sing! Sing the song of the turtle dove. Sing! Sing the song of the turtle dove. Sing the old songs. Declare the ancient promises, and watch as I bring new life into what seems dry and barren. The bases are not outdated. The bases are not outdated. The foundation is not outdated and lost. They're eternal. Get away from slowfulness and slothfulness and get in a hurry. I see the spirit of delay that has gripped my people. Shake off the slumber, for the time is short. The harvest is ready, but the laborers are few. Move with urgency, for the gates of opportunity will not remain open forever. Do not put off till tomorrow what I have commanded you to do today. Don't say I must get a certain amount of money and then I can go ahead and do what I need to do. Your priorities are wrong. Put me first. The money will come. Put me first. The resources will come. Put me first. The doors of opportunity will swing open wide. You're doing and leaning on the arms of flesh. Just because you're familiar with it doesn't mean that it's right. Do not put off till tomorrow what I've commanded you to do today. Seek me early, obey quickly, and respect and honor those that have placed over you to watch over your souls. And if you do that, watch as I accelerate you and accelerate your steps and order your steps. Stop lying to yourself and others and turn. Do not pretend to be where you are not. Do not pretend to be where you are not. Be honest with yourself and with me. I already know you, but you have deceived yourself, not wanting it to be revealed what you really are and where you really are. There's no shame in repentance, but there is destruction in pride. Turn from the path of self-deception and step into my light. My arms are open, my child. My grace is sufficient. It's more than enough. And my power will transform you if you yield. Stop playing with my mercy as if it has no end, for I'm both merciful and just. I'm shifting the foundations. There are challenges that are ahead. You're not ready for them at all. It would be a shame for you who called on my name to be forever lost because you ignored my word, my instruction, and my leaders. Systems and institutions that seem unshakable will face collapse. Do not fear, for I am your foundation. Build on me, and you'll not be moved. There's so much increased deception that's going to take place this year. Many voices will rise, claiming to speak for me. I tell you, test every spirit, for not all are from me. Hold fast to my word, and you will discern truth from error. There's going to be a lot of personal refinement this year. Many people will go through a season of pruning. I am cutting away what hinders growth. Do not resist the pruning, for it will bring greater fruitfulness. Know that I am here. Even though you have been on the other side of the table, I am still here, ready to serve, ready to lay out the banquet table before you with all other things for you to feast upon. There is an assurance from me if you're in the right seat at the table. I am with you in the fire. I am with you in the storm. I am with you in the valley. My presence will be your strength, and my word will be your guide. Do not fear the future, for I have already walked ahead of you. My plans for you are good, to give you an expected end, to give you a hope in the future. Stand firm, stay faithful, and I will reward your diligence. But you need to return back to the proper side of the table. For I prepared the table before you in the presence of your enemies. Why are you on the other side with the adversaries? For the mouth of the Lord has spoken.